Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Live and in color from San Angelo State Park, Texas. It is me, myself, and I, and not another single person. Where is everybody? It says I'm live. Hello, Jennifer. You, just me and you against the world. Anyway, Billy Ray. Hello, Billy. Hi, Rusty. Traveling girl. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to y'all. You, traveling girl. Matt's Tech Review. Hi, Rusty. Jerry Sassy. JW. Belinda. Republic. New Mexico. Missing you now. I am totally live. Mary. Hey, Rusty. Tyler of Texas. Hey, Zozo Man. Where are we this evening? We are in San Angelo, Texas at San Angelo State Park. It's on a lake, but there's not much water in the lake. Norman in San Diego. Happy Friday, Rusty. Happy Friday to you. Terry Murphy. Here I is, or here it is, or here I is. Bert, where's the popcorn? I don't have any yet. I'll have some later, probably. CM, hey. Johnny Todd in the house from Brownsville, Texas. Anthony, what am I? Chopped liver? No, what, I miss you? No, you're not chopped liver. Nancy, have a great day. Teresa, hello from Teresa, Corona, California. WTF, Alamogordo here. Hello, Alamogordo here. Uh, Amos Burt from Texarkana. Billy, hi from Midland, Texas. And Becca Mack gave me a pat on the back to buy you a cold drink. Well, we're rolling, babe. Thank you, Becca. William, hey, Rusty. What can I say, William? Hey, troglodyte, Dyke. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Zia Factor. Hello, Zia Factor. Elaine, hi from Florida. Hello, Elaine from Florida. And Billy Ray, where's your beer? Right here, babe. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway, here's to you. Here's to me. Let's have a beer. Jerry, what are the fees at that state park? $20 a night. Well, if you get 2 nights, it gets to be 15. WP Wood, Toadsuck says hat. You mean hi? Hi. Or hey. Toadsuck says hat. Well, that's the start. Gary, hello, Rusty and everyone from Cuero, Texas, home of the Cuero Gobblers. Yep. RV Living Geezer says hi, everyone. Mary says hi, Calvin. Jeff Sale cheers from Smithville, Utah. Here's to y'all. Here's to me. Skol Prost cheers. Traveling girl says happy birthday, Geezer. Well, happy birthday if it's your birthday, Geezer. And anybody else that's having a birthday, happy birthday. Chris Schnuck. Hi from Tampa. Hi, Chris from Tampa, Beauregard. Howdy, strangers. Howdy, friends and neighbors. Becca. Oh, shucks, Rusty. It was from Matt's review, not me. Oh, Matt's review, not you. Well, I just read what it said. Well, whoever it was from, thank you. The pat on the back. Anyway, the pat on the back. He who patteth not his own back, his back will go unpatteth. Remember that. He who tooteth not his own horn, his horn will go untooteth. Remember those wise things. Troglodyte, when will you be backyard your crib? I should be there tomorrow. Jared, incredible day of thunderstorms in Arizona today. Well, I don't know. I haven't been to Arizona today. Tyler, Jared, Sonora. Oh, I read that. Tyler of Texas. San Angelo looked like a good, quiet overnight option for me when I head west. It is. It's usually not very busy. There's no one in the area I'm in right now. There's one person scheduled, but they ain't got here yet, and it's 4 o'clock Texas time. So maybe they'll show up later. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to be out. I'll take a walk later, and that's it. Belinda, Rusty, I think you own a H. I own a H. Well, it's better than owning a Q or M or a Z, I guess. Yeah, owning an H is good. Did it start with H and you couldn't figure out how to spell the rest or what? Geezer says, thanks. It was birthday number 75, a mere child. A mere child, not even old enough to drink beer. You have to sneak in the bar and get it. So what else we got here? Anyway, it's time for me to have a swaller. SWALLER, troglodyte. I see you're wearing your cat in the hat. I wear it every beer 30. Why? Because the cat in the hat knows where it's at. Calculatus eliminatus. So anyway, here's to you, here's to me. Skull pros, cheers, and all that stuff. Ding, ding, ding. And there's Gumby and the bear. Bucky, howdy, Rusty from Key West, Florida. Fishing trip with some great friends. Well, enjoy it. I hope you catch a fish. That's what you went for, right? Skull pros. Mm. Okay. Nora Orsnick says, Rusty, does your Zozo mail forward to Fort Clark? I sent you something to Zozo, Ron and Gay. Yeah, if you address it to P.O. Box 1016, it will forward. If you send it to the physical address, it will not. Yeah. But I did get somebody sent a belt buckle. Is that what you're talking about? Here it is right here. See, somebody, I think it was you guys sent me this belt buckle. Yeah, if that's what you're thinking about, I got it. I did. I got it. Mary, enjoyed your video talking about Jennifer. Watch Jennifer's channel on YouTube, Poodle Professor. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it, Pruitt. If Pruitt can't do it, no one can do it. So what else is going on? In heaven, there is no beer. Boom, boom. So what else? Can I think of a story? I'll tell you what. This site I'm in is kind of awkward. In other words, you have to pull up enough to get so you can get to the water and the electric, right? With your hoses and your plug. Well, if you do that, then it's a pull through. Well, then your car is kind of out in the road. So my truck's kind of out in the road. Talk to that, Rusty. Do you have a badge or don't you need? I don't need no stinking badges. We don't need no stinking badges. I remember that guy played that part perfect, didn't he? Yeah. Geezer says that's a really nice buckle. Yeah, it is. It's a very nice buckle. If I wore a cowboy belt or a belt of any kind, it would be wonderful. And I may one day. I just don't. I'm not now. Belinda, is it true that they don't need an antivirus? I don't even know why they need anything. I'm not certainly up on that. Republic, any more nibbles on the New Mexico place? Yeah, actually several. There's about probably 8 that are very interested, down to 3 that have made offers of some kind. I haven't finalized them yet. Yeah, we'll probably get it sold. Kentuckian says, hello, Rusty. I'm on the road again. Maybe I'll see if some of the Rangers while I'm out. Well, good. There's bound to be a few out there. Smitty. Cheers from Pennsylvania. Yeah, if you can spell it, you can live there. Same way with Mississippi. Love your content. Thank you, Smitty. Elaine, I watched Jennifer washing her casita today. You got you a casita, Jennifer? Oh, you mean her house? Okay, yeah, her teardrop thing. Yeah, it's a good looking unit. The rain, when it rains, mine gets washed. Dave, do you enjoy a beer? Do I enjoy a beer? Does a cat have a climbing gear? Yeah, I do. Jennifer, Poodle Professor, still have the tab 400. Yeah, good for you. That's a good thing. Tyler of Texas, her tag. I got you. Casita means like a small house, and that's what she has. Takes me a while. Skull Pros, cheers. Whenever they did the surgery for skin cancer on my chest in here, the surgeon had to pull some skin together, and sew it all up. And when he did, it made these things here. I call it the 11s because it looks like a 1 and 1, but it stretches them, made it worse. Just what I needed. Chocolate, I'd like to be able to wear a cowboy hat, but my head's too small. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with having a small head. Dave, do you enjoy a beer? Of course. Tyler, Texas, or tag? Yeah, okay. We're getting it here. I've read the same ones about 6 times. I ought to about do it. But anyway, Oh, I saw it. Uh, a guy pulled into an all-sub station about 40 miles down the road there on Highway 87. There's a gas station. Gasoline was like 260 a gallon. I thought I'd top off, so I pulled in, and there was a guy pulling a long trailer. And when he tried to get out, it was like it was a dip like this. And when he started up the other side, you know, yeah. In fact, there's a dip on the way in here. If you got a long fifth wheel, you're going to have a problem. CB Skip. Hey, Rusty, enjoy the Friday. I try to enjoy every day, and Friday's just another one, but it's a good one. Geezer, bye bye, going to granddaughter's volleyball match. Well, get out there and play with them, Geezer. Hell, you're just a kid. Get out there and get with them, boy. Sonny, wow, time catching you. Oh, wow, time catching you live. Are you? Yeah, thank you, Sonny. Sonny, Dave, Montgomery, YX. Mone Gumry YX. Okay, Dave, you might want to check that spelling. Nor, no, Rusty, we sent you the dinner bell that last week. It wasn't very loud, so we sent a bigger striker to Zozo. Well, if you send it to P.O. Box 1016, then I'll get it. If you send it to the physical address, they don't forward it. Has to be sent to the P.O. Box. Tyler of Texas, by a Calvin, Texas lady, by a Geezer, NY through and through. Hello, NY through and through. Mary Cooper, was the official, was the oil field traffic bad when you left Yoakum County Park this morning? No, I kind of went a back road. I went down FM 213 and then around over to Highway 137 down to La Mesa and then 87. Yeah, I avoided nearly all the oil field traffic. So in answer to your question, no. Long way around to say no, it wasn't bad. No, but I did go about 80 miles out of the way to avoid the traffic around Orla, Texas, and Pecos, Texas, and all that stuff. No, that's a disaster. You're taking your life in your own hands there. I mean, it's, when they say drill, baby, drill, they are drill, baby, drilling. I mean, I'm telling you, they are. No, it's busy as hell out there, man. That's, around Midland, Odessa, Pecos, Orla, Orla is that's the hot spot. It's just a little old bitty hole. I mean, just a little old bitty town, and they got a big gas station there with a lot of pumps and food for the people in the oil patch. And that little intersection, sometimes you can be backed up for 30 minutes, man. No kidding. So, but yeah, did see a lot of cotton, and I saw some people. I guess they were picking watermelons. It looked like it could have been watermelons, but they weren't very big. They were about like this. And yeah, my sister got one today at the grocery store and sent me a picture of it and said that's probably what they were doing. It could be. Beauregard, the crude oil smells. Yeah, you get that sulfur smell. You do. Jerry, is the Permian oil basin there? Yeah, you're right. Permian Basin, you got it. Been there for years and years and years. A lot of people made millions and millions of dollars out of that place. Alien Life UK, hello from England, back from Robin Hood territory. Had a good few days there. Well, good day to you across the pond. I'm glad you did enjoy yourself and enjoy your day today and the weekend tomorrow. Thank you for dropping by. Neon 541, hello, 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 friends and neighbors. Won't you step up and shake my hand? I'm an old apple knocker and a pea picker too. I'm gonna make a friend of somebody, and it looks like it's you. Yeah, that's an old song. Dave Vincent, hard to find a motel room out there filled with roughnecks. Yeah, I know. And they have a problem too at laundromats because, their clothes get filthy with oil and that old, I mean, it's just like mud, I mean, and they throw them in those washers and dryers, and sometimes they even throw their boots in, Yeah, if you had a laundromat out there, they destroy them, man. But they've got a lot of what they call man camps out there now. They're like one room homes with a cooktop and an air conditioner and a television and all that stuff. And I think they rent those little one room buildings for $800 a month. No, they make a lot of money, and no doubt the guys working in the oil patch make a lot of money, but it costs a lot of money to live out there, man. Food's high, gasoline. Well, gasoline's not high, Jerry. It's oil booms and busts, mostly booms. Yeah, I've been living in Texas for 80 years almost, and yeah, went through a lot of them. Yeah, we had one time in Kennedy, Texas, my hometown. I think we had eight oil field service companies. We had Lane Wells, Halliburton, Schlumberger. I can't remember some of the others, but I think we had a total of eight at one time. And they may be back there now because it's been booming again, this shale fracking stuff. But anyway, Gabriel says, hello, Rusty, Matilda, Romeo, Poodle Professor, and the rest of the Rangers. Thank you, Gabriel. Mary, price of oil a barrel isn't that high. No, it's about $65 a barrel right now, which is reasonable. That keeps the price of everything low. Everything that transports products uses fuel of some kind. And yeah, if you can keep the price of oil around $60 a barrel, everybody's making money, and it's not breaking you at the gas pump, except if in California and Washington State. Neon 541. Hello, Rusty. Happy Beer 30. Well, happy Beer 30 to you. And anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take a swallow of this old beer right here. It's been open for about 10 minutes now. Well, 16 minutes. Mm. In heaven there is no beer, and that's why we drink it here. Anyway, Jeff Erdman. Hello, Jeff. How in the world are you doing? Says hi, Rusty, or hey, Rusty, Jennifer, and Rangers. Happy Beer 30. Well, happy Beer 30. Happy Friday to everyone, and a good weekend hopefully coming up. And I'll be on the road again in the morning, headed to my home base at Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Yep, it's about, from here, 4.5, 5 hours. And that's not all. It's about a 4 hour drive. And by the time I stop and get gas or whatever, I've been getting Diet Dr. Peppers every day as a treat. Why? I don't know. Just because with my dark chocolate almonds, it like going to the movies kind of. WP Wood, think you will ever sell the Casita and get a small Class C? No, I thought about that. And the only way I would get a small Class C, they make one that's 20 feet long. It's got a wet shower and stuff, and it's like $72,000 new. They got them at Motorhome Specialist in El Dorado, Texas, near Dallas. I talked to the salesman 2 days ago. And, you can buy a regular Class C, like the two I've had before, for $69,000. You can buy this smaller one, 4 foot smaller, for $4,000 more. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't have hardly any storage, but I really don't want to get. A Class B I tried, it didn't work for me. Anyway, Dolores and Bruce, yikes, I almost missed it. Cheers, everyone. Belinda Salinas, are you using your air conditioner right now? Yeah, it's on. It is. Jerry, if the economy tanks, oil will get cheaper. Well, yeah, it's all a thing of supply and demand. Rusty has the plague. Did that haircut come with a free bowl of soup? I cut my own hair, so if I got a free bowl of soup, I made it. I'm E88. Oh my aloha, cheers. Okay. Oh my aloha, cheers. Okay, thank you. Jeff Sale, why not? You're on vacation. Well, I'm just doing me. I just do what I feel like doing, and you know, I try to form good habits. Form good habits and become their slave. That's a philosophy you could live with. But if you have a bad habit that you've developed over years, it's hard to break them. It's like smoking or anything else. But having said that, today is Friday, the 26th, I believe, of September 2025, and we're moving along here at Beer 30. And I'm glad that you guys showed up. We've got about 3 people now. Dave says, how do you like the Casita? Oh, I like it. This is my second one, and lived in a Casita full time for over 2 years. You know, and two, and they're going on three now. Troglodyte, do you still have your hair cutting device? And if so, do you still use it? Yeah, I have it, and I finally figured out a way to trim the back, using it. Yeah, and I figured out how to do it a little better. But what happens is, after I use it, sometimes I'll notice some hair that doesn't look right, and I'll just take some scissors and clip it off. But when I do that, I leave these chopped out looking places. So if I just leave it alone, this is Pedro Gonzalez. Says, hello, Rusty from Maturin, Venezuela. One question. How cold does it get in your home base in Carrizozo, New Mexico in the winter? It can get down to zero there. Normally it's in the 20s and 30s Fahrenheit. It's not really that bad. They get a little bit of snow, but not much. It's certainly a place you could be year round, and not be too uncomfortable in the winter, in my opinion. I haven't been there in the winter, but I have been there when it snowed. I'm E88. I almost missed it. Any offers on Zozo? Yeah, we've had some. Yeah, we got some stuff working. Now, whether they pan out or not, who knows? You know, in real estate deals, so many things can happen. Until the money is in the bank, you've done nothing. Nothing. I mean, I don't care if you got a contract, they put up earnest money. That doesn't mean anything until they close and that money's in your bank. You just treading water, because I've been through these deals several times. Jerry, so your water tanks on Casita freeze when it gets that cold? I only have a freshwater tank, and it's inside the deal. It might freeze if it gets down to 20 and stays there for several hours. As far as the freshwater tank and the gray water tank, I don't use those at all anyway. I poop in a bag, throw that in the trash, and then the gray water I drain out on the ground using a 50-foot garden hose when I'm in Carrizozo, and it's so that tank's empty all the time. Doesn't matter, you know. J87, Waldo, cheers to you, my friend. Here's to all of you guys. Friday evening. Alien Life UK says, ever likely to go back to Llano for a visit? Yeah, I thought about that. So I've got some old buddies that still may play golf there at that little golf course, and I wouldn't mind going down and spending a week and either playing some golf and visiting with them or something. But I've sent some emails. I don't know if any of them are still alive, So who knows? But I may go down. I like Llano. I may go down there. RC and more. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Hello, RC. Tyler of Texas. Drinking beer. That's me, baby. The only days that I drink beer are the days that end in Y. So I've cut back. Here's to you. Here's to me. Should we ever disagree? Here's to me. Well, folks, it's let's see, Mary Cooper says, cheers, 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 cheers to you, cheers to me. Dave, long time FS wildland firefighter, might tell a job is Cuesta. Dave Vincent says, and I quote, long time F period S no period wildland firefighter might tale TALE a job is Cuesta. Sounds good to me, Dave. Don't lay off those meds though, buddy boy. I'm E88. Aloha. Beer for me. Puana time. Puana. Am I saying that right? Is it Puana or Pauana? Puana. Puana time. Puana. Z a factor. Safe drive home. I am home. I don't have to drive. Oh, you mean when I leave here tomorrow? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to be in a hurry. It's an easy drive. Once I get on 277 south, that takes me all the way to Del Rio. Same way coming here. Once I got on Highway 87 south, right here to San Angelo, and it's mostly 4 lane. Traveling girl, I'll meet you to play some golf somewhere, Rusty. Let's go. You want to play golf? I wouldn't mind playing. We got a golf course in Carrizozo. Yeah, I mean, if I had somebody, if I could find a good group of people, that has a sense of humor, and we make some quarter bets or whatever, that's what makes it fun, and that's why I played. But now the people I played with at the end of my career, so to speak, wasn't much fun. Yeah, we'll work on that, traveling girl. WP Wood. If you sell the Casita, what about the Maverick? Well, if I sold them, I'd sell them both, because I wouldn't need it. Jeff, the Poodle Professor's video washing her RV was entertaining and informative. Well, what'd you expect? Did you expect any less? This lady knows stuff, man. You know, Scotty, no beer for me today. I had to have tooth extraction yesterday. Just checking in. Have a great weekend. But that was yesterday, and yesterday's gone. Anyway, Nora says, Rusty, I quit drinking beer yesterday. I'll probably start up again today. Well, as long as you can quit, right at bedtime, and when you wake up, you start again. Jennifer's thanking Jeff. Beauregard Rippy, there's a chili fest here tomorrow. $1,000 to the winner. Where are you at, Beauregard Rippy? Yeah, chili cook-offs were a big thing many, many years ago when I was in my 30s and stuff. I went to a lot of them, and we had the name of our chili cooking team was Downwind Chili Team. And oh yeah, we had our little T-shirts and we had our recipe and all kind of stuff. Buck Reynolds, Ranger Buck reporting in, sir. At ease, carry on, soldier. Thank you, Buck. Don't ever do the name game with Buck, okay? Just don't do the name game with Buck. You can do it with Beauregard, Scotty, Dave, and Jeff, but don't do it with Buck. B-U-R, Burnt Church. Hello from West Tennessee. West Tennessee, that's where the dog races are, isn't it? That where the racetrack is? Here's to you. West Tennessee. I went to the dog races there one time. Won a few bucks, actually. What I would do, watch the dogs. If one of them peed, I bet on that one. Why? Because that probably means they're on drugs. Delco. Hello from Delaware. Hello, Delco from Delaware. That's cute. Beauregard. Yo, you're from Urbana, Ohio Chili Festival. All right, well, that's good. Glad y'all are having. This is probably a good time of the year. Temperature ought to be good. Sean Morton. Hey, Rusty, you can't drink all day unless you start in the morning. That's correct. You are a genius. You are a total Einstein. Jose Flores. Hello, Jose. Jose Cuervo. Thank you for the pat on the back. Boop, boop, boop. So, yeah. How's things going in the valley, Jose? I'm going to have to get back down to Brownsville one of these days. I thought about going there to that resort maybe in January, but we'll see how the winter goes. Yeah, as far as RVs, I thought about getting another Class C and all kind of stuff, but I don't want another Class C, I got to tell you. If I could use it somehow as a daily driver, and you would think that a Class B would be perfect, but I tried a Class B, but I had a little different slant on it. I was going to try to live in it, and I knew that wasn't going to work. And as far as staying in it, for like traveling on short trips, say for 2 or 3 weeks, that would probably work. And you can get over 20 miles to the gallon in the Class B. Yeah, the one I had, I got like 22 or something. Yeah, and that's a possibility. But the thing of it is, the Class Bs are expensive as hell. You can buy a full-blown Class C, like I've had 2 of, for $69,000. If you go look at a Class B, it'll be $89,000. I don't understand it. I'm 88, 80 degree here at Toad Suck, Arkansas. How's your weather? Here, I'm not sure. I will check. I will check. It shows right here on my official phone, as soon as it gets to it, doo-da, doo-da, doo-da. Why is it taking so long? I do not know. We got a good signal. When you know it, I mean, just because I want to check it, it goes into la la land. Try it again. Huh, that's weird. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I was going to check it, but it ain't going to let me do it. Uh, yeah, Jennifer, Poodle Professor, says Class Bs are way too much. Yeah, I know. I had one. Yeah. But yeah, check Jennifer's channel out, Poodle Professor. And we got to end it. Traveling girl, come here to my resort in the valley. Kind of overpriced though, but there's hundreds of parks here. Come on down. I may do that one day. I'm not sure. I mean, just have to see how I feel. But anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in all my videos or most of them. But anyway, enjoy your weekend. Turn out the lights. The party's over. Anyway, adios, amigos. Enjoy your weekend. Rangers, until next time. Parting is such sweet sorrow.